truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
John Birdie stands in as he looks at a called strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And that's the second out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. In the last 10 ball games, he's only driven in 2 runs. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily struggling altogether, but in the RBI category, they're going to need a lot more production from him.
And here he is, right on cue, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Brian Anderson would be next. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Cooper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Stepping up is Miguel Rojas. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. Zach Thompson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Sierra's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
So next to bat will be Buster Posey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. He's set. Here it comes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate here is Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 8.
Next up, Jesus Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning. So I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Wood sets. Here's the 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Payoff pitch on its way. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Up next from Miami, Zach Thompson.
The pitcher.
And now the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. As a look, now the pitch. Scorched to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Brian Anderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So to get his day started at the plate, Brandon Belt trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. To second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. 1-0 the count. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready on 0-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Anderson is there to make the catch. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Miguel Rojas. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Wood gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Brinson leads off first with one away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Chris Bryant now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Cooper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And the inning is over. Giants. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hard hit to first. Belt has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder.
Next up is Magneuris Sierra. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
This is in the air to left. Wade is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The first
Next it'll be Garrett Cooper. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
La Stella.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 3-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So one down, no one aboard. And that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, 2 the count to Posey. Posey, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 1-1 home. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. Posey leads off second with one gone in the inning. Shoots this one over to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in is Tyro Estrada, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. And stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. John Brevia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The center fielder.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he's back standing. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball right down the line in left. Wade will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Zach.
From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag gets 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. He said, There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Lamont Wade is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 0-1 on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath. Adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Alex Dickerson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-2 the count.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. Next to standing, Darren Ruff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's wide, 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too high, and it's 3-0. Steven Duggar would be next. Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Marlins Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie. First pitch on its way.
1-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Dickerson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
Next, here is Magneuris Sierra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. Now here it comes. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Miguel Rojas would be next. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Tommy La Stella.
Second baseman Tommy La Stella.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
No hits to this point. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Posey stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Giants leave one. They trail here 4-0.
Name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
At the plate now is Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Number 25, Lewis.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
And now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He doubled his last time up. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sandy Leon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Popped up. Cooper has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next to bat for the Giants, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nope, upstairs.
Dominic Leon gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Dominic Leon.
To the plate now, Magneuris Sierra lifted in the air to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Duggar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 4-0. Anthony Bender is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dominic Leone. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off. Bench Brandon Crawford will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, because you overrated. Why they always hating on me?
In now, Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hard hit toward the hole. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball well outside. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. La Stella is off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. The relay. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants nothing. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to bat, Miguel Rojas. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Jesus Aguilar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy Leone.
At the plate, Sandy Leone standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A sliding attempt, but he can't knock it down, and this might get 2 home. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
The batter number 50.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Giro.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Jordan Holloway will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Evan Longoria will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Cooper in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So now here is Thairo Estrada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers.
Now
When you're losing,
left
you
fielder.
can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. That's inside. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Estrada, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Now batting.
Giants down to their final out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Thompson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings.
Now is our final
Alex
line
Wood
score for this
only
afternoon.
able to wrap things.